On today's video, we're making chorizo mac and cheese. My take on queso flambado. All right, so let's get our fire going. And the first thing we want to do is start our onions. I got about a quarter of a stick of butter. Get these onions in here. We're gonna get them sauteed. This is one medium yellow onion. Get those with a little SPG. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our roux going. And I'm kind of getting pretty good at these roux. We got one stick of butter here, which is a half a cup. And we got 1/2 cup of flour. My roux making skills are getting to the next level. Just want to cook this for just a minute while you keep stirring. So we got 1 cup of milk. I'm just going to add a little bit. This is the weird part. You add the milk and it starts curdling up like this. But this is what it's supposed to do. We also have a little bit of reserved pasta water just for this. Go ahead and add a dash of that. We have 16 ounces of sharp cheddar. Go ahead and add about half. We graded these with a little cool gadget that we found at Walmart. I said 16 ounces, that's 8 ounces. There we go. She's starting to loosen back up. A little bit more pasta water. I got this idea from, we was in a restaurant in San Antonio and we ordered up some queso flambado, which anybody that knows what that is, that's straight from heaven. We're also going to add Oaxaca cheese. Now we graded this ourselves too. Oaxaca cheese is not fun to grade, but I feel like it's a must here. And one come hell or high water, we're using all that stuff. Now I'm gonna season it up with SPG and Dirty Bird Hot. Last but not least, we're going to fold in a half a stick of cream cheese softened, and then use a little bit of Miller Lite to thin it out. You can also use milk here. Towards the end, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard and a couple dashes of Wash Your Sister sauce. Oh man. Oh, we're getting close. Woo! Look at that, Bubba. That is what I'm talking about. That's cheese sauce. We've already cooked the noodles and the chorizo. We got the pit running at 275, but needs a log. Throw a log on it. You know, they say you're supposed to, once you put the milk in, just trust it as it starts coming into a ball of dough. You're supposed to keep cooking and it will relax and go back to liquid. I don't know if I trust myself that much yet. This is it, dude. This is so it. Oh my goodness. So what we got here is 20 ounces of large macaroni noodles. If you're gonna cook noodles and then kind of hold them, always oil them. Onion. This is why I like doing the translucent, because they'll finish cooking in here, and then kids that don't like onions won't eat this, and then that's just more for you. Trick my wife taught me. Go ahead and mix that up. And then we will fold in the best cheese sauce batch I think I've ever made. Woo, look at that. Come on now. I don't want to overdo it here, so it's a lot of cheese sauce. So I'm going to put about half in, hold, and mix. Now we're just getting an initial coat on them here. Oh yeah, this smells fantastic. This is gonna go down as Food Network's greatest dish of the year. I just know it. I'm using all that cheese sauce, I don't care. It's going in one way or the other. Now let's build this. I got the infamous 14-inch polished cast iron. Man, this sucker's heavy. Dude, this smells amazing. All right, here is where the magic happens. Tuttle, Oklahoma's most famous mac and cheese We have our Oaxaca. Finish that. Some Mexican cheese. You can't have it. You just can't have enough. We're gonna get some insane cheese pull on this, I have a feeling. And now the chorizo. Now this is not tube chorizo. This is homemade chorizo we got from a local market who makes the best chorizo on the planet, hands down. What's the name of that place, Jamie? It's on May and 29th in Oklahoma City. The best, end of story. We're just gonna put this right on top. Smooth it out. I'm not going quite to the edges, but kind of over there. Now, I'm gonna garnish it with some jalapenos. So we got the pit running at 300 degrees. We're gonna put this on the pit until all of the cheese is melted. Remember, everything in here is already cooked. So all we really gotta do is just heat it up, melt the cheese. I'm not really so much concerned with the jalapenos because I kind of like that texture, that bite through on a jalapeno, semi-cooked jalapeno. So let's get it on the pit. So we're gonna place this towards the fire end box of the pit. The reason why, it's gonna be running a little bit hotter down here and this can take it 100%. It's gonna cook for right around 30, 35 minutes. So, but you might make sure you check it because you are gonna have to rotate it. The heat off this firebox is very hot, usually for about the first 6 to 8 inches. So I placed it about 10 inches back, but nevertheless, we need to keep an eye on it. So it's been about 35 minutes, a tad bit over, actually about 37 or so, but this, man, I tell you what, I could not be more happy with this. I wish you could see what my eyes are seeing. I wish you could smell what I'm smelling. This looks amazing, smells amazing, and I can't wait to dig in, so let's just get into it. All right, I'm gonna take this edge right here. I can see the Oaxaca. Ooh, this looks awesome. Woo! I'm telling you, the way this smells is unfreaking believable. I was gonna wait for you to get here, but I just can't. This is the best mac and cheese we've ever made today. The other ones were damn good. This one, that Oaxaca in there, the cheddar, the onions still got a little bit of bite to them. I do like the bigger noodle for this, but that chorizo, next level. Let's get a little jalapeno on there. Look at that. Yeah. So hey, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you want this recipe, head on over to kosmosq.com, print it off, make it for yourself, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace. That bird won't shut up. I keep sloshing most of it out. Go back in there. Elbow noodles. Macaroni, same thing.